Going back, I think it was near the start of this year, I ordered a JSPB pre-assembled from the web store. It arrived fine, my girlfriend actually used it for a few games, and it hit around 100 to 120 FPS. But suddenly it stopped holding air, and it sat on a shelf since then for about 6 months now. On a different topic, here at Adelaide Nerf Wars, we occasionally play a game type where the sniper class can only use an air tank powered blaster. These games generally have an FPS limit of 250, and until today I didn't have anything which would qualify for this category, because we're not allowed to use spring powered blasters and I didn't have anything air powered. So now I present the Drain Blaster powered JSPB. It keeps the inline clip of the JSPB, though it needs to be tilted down between shots now. It holds 6 half-length darts, not sure and don't care about full-length darts. The triggers are linked using fishing line, so the JSPB's air tank is open at the same time as the Drain Blaster fires, allowing the air to pass straight through. On the front is a Blastertech scar which is giving comparable accuracy to any of my Springer primaries. The barrel is supported by the JSPB's own scar barrel, which I removed the strings from and wrapped electrical tape around the brass in 3 separate anchor points. Having a sturdy, centered barrel is very important to accuracy, and I use a similar method with my long shots. I gave it a 1-foot brass barrel, which really isn't long enough to get the full power delivered by a Drain Blaster, but without further rambling, let's hit the chronograph. With the 1-foot brass barrel and the Blastertech scar engaged, it's hitting around 250 feet per second. I can also get it down to 150 average with only 5 pumps. I did experiment with a ridiculously long barrel, 2 feet of telescoping barrel. With that, it's hitting just under 300 FPS, so there's definitely room to go higher, but we only play with a 250 FPS cap, so I kept the short barrel with the Blastertech scar. I'll now give it some test shots. There isn't really any real estate up top for me to put my scope cam, so here's some head cam footage. This sight has flat batteries, so I'm not actually looking through the sight, I'm just guessing where the dart's going to go and pulling the trigger.
Oops, I went over the target.
The first shot was way too high. I was worried about hitting the fence, so now I aim a bit lower.
This sight doesn't even have batteries. Way too high. It was in line with the thing I was aiming for though.
Still too high, but both shots have been in line with where I'm aiming, just a couple of meters above it.
Let's aim, I don't want to hit the fence by accident, but I might have to aim that low, to be honest. You see that? That's what we're talking about.
This is without an actual sight, just eyeballing it. It went in line with the target for all 3 shots, so I'm very pleased with the accuracy. Even if it didn't hit the target, it was vertically in line for all of them. Something I did start to notice though is that pumping the Drain Blaster can really start to wear out your arm after a while. So there you have it guys, my Drain Blaster JSPB. Would I recommend building one of these? Probably not. Unless you have a specific rule preventing you from using springers, I really don't see a point. You can make a long shot hit 300 FPS with a brass sleeper breech and fairly easily using the 18.5 kilo springs, so I don't see a point in using a Drain Blaster. It's fairly redundant. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.